shit. Help me. Help me.
Hey. Oh shit! There's Pedro.
I made
Pedro
it out, y'all.
almost drowned
in my own drink,
liquor
on land while sitting on my couch.
Yes.
All right, here we go, y'all. As Miss Adverb says, she's moving to South Euclid. Here we go. Savage AF is the show, guys.
Yes, it is.
That's what you stepped into. I am Black Pedro, one of
and I am Shang. And you know what? But actually, he's actually at Black Pedro. Make sure you follow him on the gram. Make sure you follow on the gram. Shang. Yes, make sure you follow us on the Grizam, Zam. And
at
if you
Savage at Savage AF Radio as well. So we're here for you live Monday through Friday.
Yeah,
on YouTube and Facebook simultaneously. Okay,
that's a lot of content. That's a lot of shit.
Man, come on, y'all getting it most days like that, man. So Monday and Friday, we're usually on at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tuesday through Thursday, we're typically on at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's how we do over here. That's why you need to stay tapped in, as the kids say, to the YouTube page. Okay, the ticker is flowing at the bottom. It's youtube.com/C, lowercase c, the letter, /Savage AF World. All one.
There you go. That's all one word. Bam. And make sure when you go to the page, you like and subscribe it. And then when you do subscribe, there's one very important thing you got to do. And if you don't do that, then it's futile. All of your things you do are futile if you do not do this one thing. Click the fucking bell.
If you don't do that, you have chosen unwisely.
Stick your hand in with the snake.
That's it, baby. You know what it is, man. I see the community building, and we are a community here at Savage AF. Breezy JJ's, thank you for opening up the room.
Yeah.
With the cheers as well. So if you're drinking, put it in the air. If it's water, put it down and kill yourself. This is for adults. Although Savage AF is for the kids.
Or drink apple juice like I do.
Well, there you go. If you let it sit around long enough, it'll get you fucked up.
Yeah, that's true.
What's Lady up, Hazel May?
We got Stacey Patterson in the building. Miss No Slick name is in the house.
Stunned, I see you as well, man. So it's going to keep building as we build. While we build, if you know that you can't make a given live show on any given day or whatever, that's why you need to be tapped into the YouTube page so that you can, get those archive shows. They're on the YouTube page, youtube.com/C/Savage AF World. But if you maybe you don't like visuals, maybe all this handsome is just too much for you. Okay.
Yeah, because Pedro, young, what is it? Young, fun, and full of that. Okay. All right. So no. Make sure you check us out on all of them. And we're going to do a little something like this. It's going to be iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify. And what's the I need you to do a little like,
no. Since you're already in the
Sinatra,
Italian,
I want a little Sinatra thing. I want to
SoundCloud. Yeah. We're coming on the SoundCloud. Yeah.
You dirty tramp.
Ooh. Start spreading the news. Savage AF's on SoundCloud.
All right, I've been watching.
I'll smack your mother in the face if you don't. I'm sorry.
Wow. I'm sorry.
Italians get violent. Black people get violent.
I know. I was watching a lot of mob movies, so that happens. Shout out to all of the people that actually helped our numbers go up. Thank you for following us. Also, follow us before we jump into the show very quickly, follow us on the Facebook page. Wow, please, guys, don't do that again.
Breezy JJ, it was that bad?
It was that bad?
Like, it was that bad? Like, you had the volume up in your room that much that...
Let me tell you something, Breezy JJ. Like, look at my eyes. Okay? Leak that out.
I'm telling we entertainers. We talented.
Yeah, that was some very Vegas cool shit we just did. But that was.
She just gave a definitive yes.
Okay, we won't
all
do that
lowercase
again.
Too, like just trying to be cool. Okay,
all right, I won't do that
fine.
Again.
Maybe I'm not a crooner. Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
You know what? But we still love you.
Start spreading the news.
Yeah.
Savage AF on SoundCloud. Hey.
There you go. And also, I want to let y'all know something. All right. Make sure you follow us on the Facebook page. You're watching this on Facebook, but make sure you subscribe to the Facebook fan page, which is SavageA.f. Make sure you do that. And if you don't, you smell funny.
Breezy JJ's, I've never wanted to be a part of a pack that was associated with rats. Okay. So
Right.
yes, the Rat Pack, I am not. I don't want to be.
Wait a minute. We weren't that bad. Shut your mouth, Breezy JJ.
I'm more of a cat dog nigga.
That's
I'm
when
not
the
a
mafia
rat
guys,
nigga.
hey, why don't you just shut your fucking pie hole? All
Hey,
right.
you know what, Pamela Knox, with your little sanctifyings over here, with your little validations and shit. Ha ha, Breezy J. Fuck that. All
You
right.
know what? Y'all think y'all better than
spreading the
yeah. You think what do you think? You're better than me? You hump? You fucking hump.
You fucking hump.
You're not better than me. You'll never be. Yeah, look at me. Look at me. You're not better than me. You've never been. You never will. Never. I'm sorry, Breezy JJ. I got more medication.
We appreciate your support.
You want to see how much
I admit I can't sing. Neither one of us can really sing.
I can sing.
I called you Prince, but Shank, you killed the Prince the other
I can do the Prince. I can do.
You did.
I see. I take all of these pills. This is old man shit. But no, they're not pills. You know what they are? Fish oil.
Drugs.
Oh. No, they're fish oil. You don't take. You never take.
I have a very similar one that has like mushroom caps, Molly.
No, I take fish edibles. Oil.
I'm on a very strict regimen, guys.
Okay, but let me tell you something. Fish oil is actually good for you. People, you can make fun how you want. Fish oil is good for you. Turmeric.
The fish.
There you go.
You needed that oil.
And how do we know how the fish gave it to us?
Yeah.
I'd be a bunch of fish jacking off in the cups and selling it to us. It's nasty fuckers. All right. You know what? We're going to do the rundown on the run up. Breezy JJ, you are beautiful in your own cryptic way.
Beautiful.
Okay, see? AJ Fit was good.
Stay fit, brother.
Yeah, AJ Fit. We got a lot of people.
You keep kicking little people into trunks, man, with your accuracy.
Yes.
Could have been an NCAA punter. We know that.
There we go. We're starting to show off, and this is gonna be a quick, fast paced.
Yeah, we gotta do a quickie to Ricky tonight.
But guess what? Crispy. It'll be crispy cool.
Ooh, sliced up. All right, so we're gonna end today's show with the SHANGRY, of course. It is, by the way, September 13th, 2021. Yes. It's a Monday, guys. SHANGRY tonight. So that's what we doing now, huh? Question.
Okay.
Yeah. One of the questions of the day. Before that, we do want to celebrate probably our newest national holiday with our Black Pedro pop-in. We're going to celebrate. It's going to be a very happy race war week.
Right.
Yay! Let's get into it. But before
and we'll have different themes all week of the different celebrations of race wars.
Yeah. Yep. Before we get into that, though, whitelisted. Okay, that's a thing now. Yeah, we know people have been blacklisted. That has a negative connotation, but whitelisted is apparently something Facebook is doing with its most famous and powerful members on its platform, and we'll talk about it. Let's get into it. But before we get into that, the most critical question we ask every single day on this question is, motherfuckers say what? And apparently, through new redacted documents that were released, we found out some of the people involved potentially in the 9/11 plot, and you'd be amazed.
What?
You'd be amazed to not be amazed at who it was. But anyways, let's get into it. But before that, September 13th, 2021. It's a Monday. Black Pedro, comedian Shane, Savage AF is the show. Fucking feelings is our motto. Facts matter. Before we get into that, we're gonna start the show with hold the baby. Just hold the baby for a minute, if you can, ladies. Understand that New York hospitals are, well, I won't say New York hospitals. I'll say one hospital in upstate New York is having to halt baby deliveries, which is, something you can do so easily. You can just tell the baby to wait tomorrow, right? Or wait 3 weeks, right? But one hospital in New York, upstate, in Lewis County, Lowville Hospital, not to be confused with Louisville Hospital, but Lowville,
Lowville,
New York, Lewis County, they're gonna be halting baby deliveries because staffers will not get vaccinated.
Okay, so let me just say something real quick. This is starting to be fucking stupid. And the people that don't get it, before I was like, you know what? I'm not going to try to tell people, listen, if I'm a hospital and I tell you, get your ass vaccinated, and if you don't want to be vaccinated, then go fucking do something else. I'm so sick of this shit.
I think we need to understand that nobody is forcing anybody to get vaccinated.
You have a choice.
In America right now, nobody is forcing you to get vaccinated. You can just quit that job, start your own business, whatever, find a new life. Hey, we are releasing you into the wild to be the new you. Okay, that don't give a fuck about anybody or your community. But the reality is, but with this specifically, if you work in the healthcare industry and you are in a hospital and you don't want to get vaccinated, you don't want to work at that hospital anymore. That's all.
Right.
They're never going to, like, you're never going to pull up with your Tim Hortons coffee and whatever breakfast sandwich they serve and be like, yeah, girl, I just got to the job. Let me, and then a bunch of motherfucking supervisors jump you and vaccinate you right quick.
Yeah, I think people.
That's not going to happen.
But you know what?
Be forced to be vaccinated.
Right.
Just don't show up at your job anymore.
The way the right wing is showing it, because the right wing is so full of shit. And don't get me wrong, the left is a bunch of pussies, and they need they brain basket rattled a little bit. But the bottom line is, there's nobody forcing you. But if they mandate it, even if they did mandate it, I heard on MSNBC the other day, we've actually mandated legally more than once vaccinations.
Flu shots,
polio, smallpox, on and on and on. So it has been done before. So to act like that's something that is out of the realm of, stop it. It's happened. And if you work in the health industry and you don't want to be, what their criteria of healthy is, then take your healthy ass down to the strip mall and get a fucking application in there. They're hiring. They are hiring.
But understand, in this situation, you're working in a wing where mothers are giving birth to babies. You know what I mean? And like, if you're not willing to vaccinate yourself to protect yourself and your coworkers and any citizen woman who's coming in to give birth, then bounce from the job, dog. Like,
right? Yeah, but
dip.
But the babies,
Amazon is hiring, dog.
Yeah, but the fact that babies and the women are like, no, get it out of me. Get it out of me. Get it out. Get this little fucking animal out of me. But that's what's happening right now. But some women, I guess, maybe you're comfortable with it. If you're you don't want to be vaccinated, you're just like, I hold the baby as long as I can.
All right. Good Humor Wasted. Always welcome to the show. She said, hospitals have always required vaccination. She worked at a hospital and the flu vaccine was required, or a mask, right? So get that, right? Like, read what you're saying, Good Humor Wasted. I appreciate that comment, but it's like, even in that situation, you weren't required. You gave an or there, right? Which is that's not mandate area, right? It's options. Or is options.
Right.
That or represents options. So if you worked at a hospital and didn't want to get a flu vaccine, then you would have to wear a mask, presumably.
And if you didn't wear a mask or you didn't get vaccinated, guess what happened?
Stay your ass at home.
Or if you got a nice body, get up on the pole.
OnlyFans.
You know what I'm saying?
Either way, like, for those who feel like, but they're trying to make me do that. They want to put things in my butt. No, nobody's trying to put things in your butt.
No. But Biden does have a thing for federal workers pertaining to a mandate of being vaccinated, and a lot of they are feeling like, oh, well, now you're taking my rights away. I get it, but in this situation with this hospital, babies are like, the fuck you doing? What are you?
Nigga, do you want me to live or not? Good humor wasted. Babies are like, my job is to kill myself, not you.
Exactly.
You're supposed to keep me alive. Babies are suicidal maniacs. By the way.
Yeah. So basically,
by the way, I love babies. They're so cute, so precious. But you can't leave a baby around anything. They will try to kill themselves
exactly.
with everything. A pillow,
they're little.
keys,
Trust me and
scissors.
believe. My children.
I'm like, where did you find a knife?
Yeah, they're
you
little
on the couch.
They are little suicide bombers. All of them. They like. Why are you taking the fork and sticking it in the electric socket?
It doesn't go.
But you know why? Because they're little suicide
they're
bombers.
Like, what in this room can kill me?
Let's
Good humor wasted. So Good Humor Wasted said, or be fired, which is in reference to the scenario of either get vaccinated while working in a hospital or wear a mask.
Wait.
And now this is a different this is another choice. Or get fired or quit or whatever, right? But the reality is, if you're not willing to vaccinate while working in a medical setting or wear a mask, then yeah, bro, you should either be fired or just leave the goddamn job. But actually get fired so you can get your.
No, you know what? AJ Fit says flu shot doesn't have mRNA that isn't cleared for human usage. Hey man.
Clearly, it's been cleared for human usage because I use that shit.
Yeah, but you can't go that way. Look, I hear what you're saying, but you don't understand what's happened with the babies. So if a baby can't be born, or if a woman doesn't get to another hospital in time, basically you might as well just punch a baby in the face. You might as well just.
You hate babies. You hate babies.
Yeah, you just want to. Some babies, punch them right.
I know, I've never actually had my own baby. I've taken a care of a few for a night or two or years and my little sister. But yeah, sometimes you want to punch them. Definitely thought about punching my sister into the neighbor's yard.
There are so many. You know how many times I've stood at the top of steps and thought, I wonder how they bounce. But the thing is, this hospital's having this problem. But there's another thing I was going to this is not one of the topics. I'm just going to throw it out there. A lot of hospitals are not able to treat other ailments because the nurses aren't vaccinated because they're going against the vaccinations, or they're so overrun with the Delta variant that they don't have room to treat people for heart attacks, for strokes, and for other things, because people are dying of other shit. It's not like the other ailments are like, chill.
COVID got everything. Yeah, we good.
Yo, I was gonna get this nigga, but COVID got him. All right, but next time I see you, if you get past the COVID, motherfucker, I'm on you, stroking your grill, bam. So I mean, it's a sad situation, but the bottom line is, there's a lot of people that are politicizing this shit beyond belief, and they're trying to say it's about their rights. And I get it. But these are the same people telling women, you can't have an abortion.
Close your vagina.
Close your vagina. So it's oh shit, my finger. Sorry about that. Did that happen?
You got that thing again going on?
It won't stop. To the nurses. I'm sorry.
All right. So let's bounce to the next one, but just understand that anybody who's working in the medical industry who isn't willing to vaccinate or wear masks at their job doesn't need to be in that job anymore. And it's to the point in Lewis County, New York. This is upstate.
Why I gotta be in New York, man? It's fucked up.
I'm sorry, man. It's upstate New York. Lowville is the name of the town, but they are unable to deliver babies at this point because
and the babies
because of that mentality. So that's
and the babies are not happy about
it. He does not look happy. Savage AF. Fuck your feelings is our motto. Facts matter. If that doesn't make you happy, then join the babies in upstate New York. I'm Black Pedro. This is comedian Shang right here, man. We're gonna move on. And as we move on, we ask one of the most critical questions that we could ever ask on the show, and we do it daily. And when we do it, we ask it like this.
Motherfucker say what? Yeah. Motherfucker say what? Say yeah.
That is a great little ditty.
I love that ditty. It's
a great ditty.
So, sometimes it's like, there's that term, that phrase, stating the obvious, right? And I think at this point, like from day 3 or so after, like by September 14th, 2021, we understood that, the majority of the hijackers, of the 19 hijackers on September 11th, were Saudi.
Right.
We understand that Saudi royals were allowed, they were the only planes allowed to fly out of the United States, or to fly at all, when all other flights were banned. We know that the Bush family was very close, very, very close with the Saudi royals. Their main liaison was named Bandar Bush, right? Because he was just that type with the Bushes.
Well, but you know what? I found some information here, and that actually the translation of this, that is, yeah, it was us, bitch. That's what that means.
So they recently released, they being the government, recently released highly redacted files, previously confidential files, that ultimately, through all the redactions and
even with the redactions,
illegible, blocks of text, that guess what, guys? Saudis were involved in 99. Okay. I'm like, yo, motherfucker, right. Say what, y'all?
Yeah, no, but 20 something years. You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what it is for the people in the feed. America moves at a pace of a snail's ass. Even when they know shit that's obvious, they take forever to tell you the obvious, and that's what it is. And I'm over this bullshit of, well, we had to make absolutely positively sure when there's literally a motherfucker today. I'm from Saudi. I did it, bitch. And they still don't get it.
So for me, it's even more evident of the influence that Saudi royals have over
Americans,
U.S. government and policy. They got Earl, nigga, and I ain't talking about E40. Okay, yeah. Okay, I ain't talking about that Earl. I'm talking about oil. Okay, black gold, Texas tea, but for them it comes from the Saudi Sea of blackness.
Right. And the Bushes were so involved with these motherfuckers. I mean, I'm telling you, man, they were so involved with them. And then actually they had to turn around and act surprised, like, well, I can't believe they did. Come on, bro. I can't believe they did it. The Bushes, in fact,
so
when every time he went down on them, on the woman over here, they were like,
must have had a video.
It was Bush.
It's like Trump. It's like Trump P tapes,
It's the same shit.
It's whatever Putin had on Trump, the Saudi royals had on.
This is how Saudi Arabia was treating the Bushes. This was basically it, and it's like, yep.
Fuck out my way, nigga.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell the Americans we did it. What are you talking about? Get out. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Are you? You're not surprised? Come on, bro.
Well, no, there's no way we could be. All of this was pretty much laid out. I just think it shows the influence that the royal family in Saudi Arabia has over America in our, bloodlust for oil. Ultimately, they allowed them to do a bunch of shit. And what we need to realize is that any of the families involved in 9/11 and whatnot, who've been trying to sue for justice and get to the root of the problem, the Saudis have not been cooperative at all. They're not submitting evidence. They're not respecting subpoenas. I mean, why would you?
Yeah, because they're like, fuck you. And also, you got to think, you get that whole clique is, and the way we treat it, they killed a fucking reporter, chopped him up in pieces. And different pieces, they know they killed him. They know and there hasn't been any rap. There was an American reporter, but because the American reporter was of Middle Eastern descent, I guess it wasn't as serious. But If that was a white boy that they killed a bunch of little white blonde women over there, I bet you Americans would be like, whoa, we want to be, why didn't we fight them? We should go over there and fight all those cowheads. So it is a double standard too. And yeah, I'm going back to race because it's savage AF and we allowed to do that. Because you know why? Because we're doing it. But that's what it is. I think it's bullshit. Oh, I'll be Fuller.
I'll be Fuller. We see you out here, bro. So, and understand, like, there's so many double standards in this world. So, I got a friend who lives in Saudi Arabia right now.
Right.
And he's lived internationally for like the past 15, 20 years, right? The reality is the homies are like, bro, we gonna come out there and see you, but not there. Like, let's meet somewhere in the region. We're not going to Saudi Arabia because they have, very strict laws, no drinking, things like that. And, I can't do that in your country.
Right.
Like, I ain't gonna do that. But understand, working at, one of the busier and top restaurants in Beverly Hills as well, is part of many ways that I spin plates and get money, that we do get Saudi royalty through there that we serve often. And they will come through and spend like 20, 25 G's.
And that's just for the appetizers.
But bro, once they're outside of those Saudi borders, they drink. I would call that hypocrisy.
Well, yeah, of course.
All I'm gonna say is, and maybe there's the motherfuckers outside right now. I don't know if they following us, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that I have served Saudi royalty.
Don't say that on the feed. You're saying it on the feed.
I have served Saudi royalty alcohol.
Don't say it. People in the feed
look drinking.
Pedro, look out your window right now.
I've been drinking.
Out your window right now. Look out your window. Look what that. You see that flag? That's what's going to happen to you. Listen.
Anybody who wants to point something at my window.
I know the reason I don't give a fuck.
Pointing back.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because Pedro got that.
You
smoke.
See my haircut? This ain't a joke. I go to 7-Eleven and everybody salutes me like, and I'm like, at ease. I'm here for blunts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's fucked.
Now, if you look at Pedro's haircut, other than that, he's like, you got your shot. Give me my shot. By the way, that was Mr. T. Thank you.
Miss Adverb says you shouldn't talk about it, babe. The show is called Savage as Fuck. Every day we talk about shit we shouldn't talk.
What does the flag say?
We say a bunch of shit. I don't know what the flag says.
No, I don't know.
It says, nigga, you can't read Arabic. That's what it says. I don't give a fuck. I like to call out hypocrisy and bullshit.
Right.
I am an advent hater of royalty. I don't give a fuck if it's England, Africa, Asia.
Wait, well, I like royalty.
I do not. There is no, listen, pejoratively, I'd love to walk around the black community and be like, what's up, king? What's up, queen?
Nah.
None of y'all niggas rule over me.
Okay,
none of y'all niggas are giving God in the river. I don't believe in royalty.
No, see, Pedro's done a lot. He's done commercials and he's received royalties. So that's
different, nigga. Financially, yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad.
I believe in royalties.
Jeez. I thought you said you didn't like royalties. Man, no, my thing went out. I thought you said you didn't like royalties. Hey man,
nigga, when I do that Honda commercial, pay me, bitch.
Yeah, give me the loot. But I'm saying,
but I don't want rose petals at my feet or motherfuckers. Well, I'd take a ball wash.
I would take a
royal penis cleaning. I would.
You would like a woman hopping on one foot going, Pedro, what you like?
No.
Yes,
that would be ridiculous. Yes, I would. No.
All you ladies out there, jump on one foot.
You want to do a big dog?
I would absolutely do that. If a woman did that for me, I'd absolutely do it.
I don't,
No,
I don't need to go that far. The commands I give are more sexual in bed. I'm gonna be honest, babe.
Turn over, motherfucker. Like
you ain't gonna bark like that. Put it in.
But I'm saying pertaining to this. I know we're gonna move on, but pertaining to this, I don't have a problem with Saudi Arabian royalty being hypocrites because America's hypocrisy is at a level beyond levels. So you can't say that we're hypocrites too. We say we're down for religion and we love each other, and at the same time, they hate niggas in the world. So America is
me,
full of hypocrisy and full of shit.
Absolutely. But the world, like I'm going to take it beyond national borders and just be like the ruling class, because I think it is getting more towards, or maybe it always has been, in a global space of global rulers, right, who are hypocritical. So the rulers of Saudi Arabia tell their people that they can't drink.
But they can drink.
But they have the resources to leave their borders, and then they take that, they take that in. They take that pleasure in.
But Pedro, let me tell you something, man. As I'm older than you,
whatever.
Let me tell you something. I'm older than you, and this is their rule, and that's my rule. Look, hey, don't do what I do.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Not as I do. Yeah. Do what the fuck I said do, and then I'm gonna go get fucked up. But you don't get fucked up.
That's a quote. That's a quote, by the way, from every shitty stepfather.
Every shitty stepfather.
Hey, little nigga, go get me some cigarettes and some liquor, a banana cognac, bitch. But don't drink none of it.
And if I see one sip out of it, I'm beating all your ass. And then I'm gonna beat your mama ass too.
That's how we met.
She was trying to sip on my fucking cognac, and I said, "Oh, bitch, you got the wrong nigga. I'm Johnny Red."
Also, really quickly, I also think the whole redaction of top secret shit is like ridiculous, because at the end of the day, you look at 4 sentences on a page and the rest are just black squares. I'm like, well, what was this other shit that y'all was talking about? And it's the information is never really there. But
it's so stupid.
What they did release is something that we've known for so long that I had to be like, motherfucker, say what?
It's so wrong. That's like me saying, I write something to you and I put F-U, I black out C and then just K. And you go, hey man, I didn't know what was that you meant, what you sent me. Nigga, I know what you meant.
Folk. It was an L in the middle. I just didn't want you to.
Right. Because Savage AF, we here and we telling you what it is. But the bottom line is, I'm going to keep it real with you. You said that, they're hypocrites. Americans are way more hypocritical. Way more. Not even a little bit. A lot.
Well, life's about perspective. So definitely for us as men of color, black men in this country, we see and live through the hypocrisy. But I just I want to recognize that maybe Saudi citizens, if they didn't already, could recognize the hypocrisy that they live under, in that all whatever laws tell you can't get it in,
right?
That you can't do this. I want you to know that some of your royals are doing this. They come to Beverly Hills. They arrive in Rolls Royce and Bentley trucks, like 4 of them, my nigga, which is worth more than your block, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
I know what you're saying.
I'm not saying they turn up too stupid, but they imbibe and they tell you. And obviously they realize ain't nothing wrong with imbibing. They just want to rule over you. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it. This might be my last show. I don't give a shit.
I'm thinking it probably is going to be your last show. All that shit you talked about the Saudi Arabians. I'm just saying, man. Look, you my dude. But
hey,
it's a good
Shane,
chance.
It was nice working with you, brother.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, you're going to end up at Beverly Hills and one of them go, we heard you infidel. And then they're going to get you, man.
This might be my last shift tonight. We'll see.
Yeah, he talking mad shit about, how about this? How about Saudi Arabia can suck my dick? and then
I'll be foolish said the flag coming for me. I don't know what it says, but I didn't know my name was on it, homie.
Yeah, kill Black Pedro.
It's a Black Pedro knife, nigga. Damani Jones, we see you in the building. Queen B.
We got Queen B in the building. We got a lot of people in the building. I just wanted to say that Savage AF, it's for the kids. No, it's not. It's not for the kids. But we're almost midway show because we're going fast through this. Make sure you subscribe to this channel on all podcast platforms: iTunes, Stitcher, Slacker, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Also, if you haven't done this, you smell like hobo ass. Ring the motherfucking bell.
Shit got dark real quick. Queen B says Pedro head gonna be cut off. I don't even know. She didn't even throw in a might or maybe
or
Gona.
Right. There's no conjecture. There's no
Negro
insinuation. It's like the next time you see Savage F, you'll see me over here and a picture of his head on a stick, and then an Arabian dude just standing going, "You're next," and that's it. It's gonna go black.
LB fully got me carving my name into the show like Black Pedro was here. remember 21? Remember 2-1, nigga?
Yeah,
2-1. That's when I did it.
That nigga, remember that day on the 13th? That was the last day we saw Pedro.
Lucky day for that nigga. By the way, I wore number 13 in college. So Lady D Banks said, "Can I have your guns?" Nigga, not for free. I put like 6 G's into that shit. So
but check this out.
At least for a nigga price. She said, "Have buy."
Yeah,
you mean buy?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you could actually go and take the guns because the nigga's head's gonna be on the stick. He's gonna be dead. How you gonna negotiate with it?
Come get him, nigga.
You know what? This is like those movies. I'm talking to a dead man.
Like dead man walking.
Damn, y'all crazy.
That's gonna be my next podcast. Dead man talking.
Dead man talking, and then it's just you sitting there going.
It's just my avatar. All right, guys. We're gonna move on, man, because I gotta bounce eventually, and as we do it, we're gonna do it a little something like this.
Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Oh shit, I did that a little too early actually, because our next topic is actually sorry, we're gonna do another pop in after that. But
it'll be a double pop in, or maybe we'll see.
But speaking of hypocrites, whether they're Saudi royals or Facebook, which we're on live right now, Monday through Friday. But man, you know me, Shane. I have not been a Facebook fan for a long time, and what I read today.
Oh, stop it!
I'm sorry, bro.
This is where we don't agree at all.
I be reading
because I'm one of those people, and I'm not white.
From the Wall Street Journal, which isn't the most liberal shit in the world. But Facebook obviously has this thing. Some of y'all have been in jail, Facebook jail before,
right?
For, posting something that seemed to you to be harmless and benign, but you get put in jail for whatever. One of the things that Facebook boasts about is that they are sort of a neutral platform that regulates everybody the same way and allows everybody the same amount of freedom. So that
Pedro, excuse me. Facebook said that.
I mean,
yeah, okay.
Zuckerberg,
just want to say something. Liars,
motherfucking liars.
Okay, go ahead. They're lying.
They have a system called cross check or X check, like the letter X, which also is a cross. That they supposedly, allegedly use to cross-reference and check people's information and then regulate people when there's spreading disinformation, right? Lies. As much as we want freedom in America, nobody should be free to just lie, right? Come on, ladies.
What are you talking about?
Come on, ladies. You telling me your man is just free to lie to you?
No, you know what?
That's not the life you want. Stop playing with me.
Yeah, so, women love when men lie to them. Stop it. Women, all you women in the feed, you like a man to lie to you, tell you all kind of shit. Nah, baby, yeah.
You love the stress.
Baby, that dress fits you perfectly.
Oh no, I wasn't with her. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
Khadijah, I know some women accept it. I get it. That don't mean they love it. Okay. So all I'm saying is none of us love to be lied to. And among the entities would be, for me, Facebook, where they publicly project this image of regulation and whatever. And although we saw that clearly they didn't do it until it was way too late.
With Trump,
with former President Trump or whatever, Trumpy Dumpty.
But wait, you gotta say former twice impeached.
Comb over specialist,
comb over orange
heavy
cunt stick.
Trumpy Dumpty sat on the wall.
Yeah, racist, bitch ass, xenophobic, and eat a dick. Trump.
But understand that Facebook has a hidden secret policy known as whitelisting, or having primarily celebrities and people of power and influence who are whitelisted on their platform who can get away with egregious shit that is clearly against their policy, but the platform does nothing to them because of their influence.
Not because they're influence, and also their advertising power, because they're bringing eyeballs and keeping eyeballs on the Facebook platform. Mm-hmm. But I just want to say, I know you're in a fraternity, and if you look at that, I think that that looks like
he ain't pledged.
He looked like he pledged.
No, he didn't pledge.
But he looks like he's throwing it up for you, though.
When I run up on him, I'm gonna test that motherfucker.
That looks like what I'm just saying. And look at the background.
It looks like I know it looks like
it does look like it.
Everybody who yos ain't yo.
I found it, but what I'm saying is, why are people? Another thing I'm not surprised about. I'm not surprised that Saudi Arabia was involved with 9/11. I'm not surprised that Facebook, including Instagram, including TikTok, anybody that's famous gets away with murder. We got to pay them to get in the club, and famous people they let in the club. They give them free drinks, and then they rub their balls. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. And why would you be surprised that Facebook? You mean Facebook? Are you serious? Yeah, of course.
I appreciate you bringing up the cut, because it was a special place for those who pledged. I will put that nigga in the cut if I ever see him like that, man. But
you saw it.
But you know what I'm saying, man? It's like I think just, in all of these spaces, we've constantly been watching people, this hypocrisy of rules are set, but they clearly only apply to the majority of the population. And there is this sliver, whether they're the 1% or whatever percent they occupy in your country, that there is a percentage that is not they're not beholden to those rules.
Right, not at all. They weren't. But if you look at Twitter, Trump got away with murder for a long, long time, and I lost 110,000 motherfuckers for saying one person. All right, a few people need their ass beat for January 6th. They need their ass stomped, and they need their whole asshole flattened, like the asshole just flattened like that, just flattened. And then they ban me, or they put me in.
Are you talking about the flat asser movement?
Yes, I mean that's about, you know what? First it was flat Earth, now it's flat assers. Everybody knows that. Yeah. But no, I mean they've been doing that.
I believe in flat asses, not flat Earth, but I believe in flat.
I fucks with flat asses. I got it.
Well, I mean, it's not that I fucks with them, but it's like I know they exist.
And you know what? Like if a woman was super fine and had a flat ass, I fuck with that flat ass. All right.
I'm working Beverly Hills. I know we can do something with that ass.
Exactly.
We have the technology. Should be the $6 million ass.
Right. I like flapjacks. Flapjacks are flat, and I eat them. Not that I eat ass. I don't want y'all women to think I eat ass. I mean, I have.
He don't want you to think he don't either.
Exactly. I mean, it was dark. I thought it was well, it happened. Whatever. Everybody makes mistakes.
Nigga got a long tongue, and it went further down south.
And she said, "That's not what it is." I'm like, "Oh, you could have told me that 5 minutes ago, bitch." But no, I know what you're saying. Me. When people say shit about Facebook, because I've been in jail so many times. Wow. I mean, Facebook jail. Yeah, both. Yeah, how about that, nigga? How about that, nigga?
I was in they put me in jail for being in Facebook
jail. I've been in Facebook jail so much, I got real charges, nigga. Fuck with me. But this is what it is. Facebook has always been about hypocrisy. Social media is about hypocrisy. Instagram lets Michael Blackson, who I'm signed with the same dude, and I ain't dissing Michael Blackson because the motherfucker got 5 million followers. But he be throwing asses, he be showing asses and titties and all kind of wild shit. But they say you can't show that. But always, YouTube, we're on YouTube. YouTube fucking is full of hypocrisy. What's his name? Light-skinned cat. Pierre. Pierre just did a post about that where they could show all kind of images of black people shooting each other, pulling out guns, gang mentality. But then you say some violent shit, then your shit is taken
crazy.
off. It's certain shit they want the images to get out there, and if you're famous, you could do that shit. You can be famous and a fuckhead. That's the way it is. That's what we want to do.
Neymar, one of the most famous soccer players in the world, and I know as Americans we're not huge into that game, but we got to understand that outside of our little bubble of America, the rest of the world is watching this one sport heavy. And Neymar is one of them dudes, man of color, right? Brazilian, accused of rape and was allowed on Facebook to post nude images of the woman who was accusing him of rape. I don't know the full story. I just know that all of that is against Facebook policy. And they did not a goddamn thing to him. So
they never do.
So, just understand that hypocrisy abounds. Facebook is not immune to it. And the shit that they say to us publicly is not the real, guys. So understand that, the social media and the reality that it presents is virtual. It is a virtual reality, and it is not real. You will have on some goggles and end up punching your baby in the face because you didn't realize they were in front of you because you're trying to fight zombies in some.
Right, but we already know. That happened. That just happened.
I sidetrack sometimes. It's good.
Sidetrack, but
I saw a video the other day of a dude with the goggles on, and he was playing a game, and his little kid walked up, and this nigga literally socked his child because
I saw it. It was fucking hilarious.
He socked the shit out of his own child.
It was hilarious. I loved
playing a virtual game, and
I loved it. And I thought, God damn it. God, that is the best video game I've ever seen. Smack the shit out of him. Good
Mike Tyson's baby knockout, like punch out.
Right, punch out. Exactly.
All right, man. So we're gonna keep it moving, and I'm gonna rewind
and didn't actually do the actual thing you were gonna say.
I didn't skip the topic.
Might as well.
Fuck all y'all.
Hey. It's your boy Black Pedro, popping in, hey, with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin'.
Hey, help! Hey, it's your boy Black Pedro with another poppin' to let you know what's poppin', man.
Oh, wait.
I don't know if we realized this, but we've begun a new national Halloween.
It's Halloween.
But this coming Saturday, September 18th, who knows what the numbers are? I think right now it's only in the hundreds, but there is another. What do we call them now? Rallies,
Trump tard, fuck face, family fuckers.
I'm just gonna call it a crackervention, where it's like a convention of crackers. So a crackervention where they're gonna gather this week on the 18th, this Saturday. Yeah, obviously Congress will be out of session, or it's a Saturday. Unless you work at Subway or a restaurant, you ain't working. But they're planning on gathering there. They, meaning the horde.
Yes.
The cracker monkeys, the orcs. You know what I'm saying? Right. The ones that showed up on January 6th to try to derail America's democracy, whatever was left of it, right? Which has never worked really for us. But sure, they tried to tear that part down because it was slightly starting to work for us because niggas came out and voted in Atlanta and Philadelphia. Atlanta, Detroit, Philadelphia ruined everything.
So you say there's going to be a race war or some fight? There's going to be
I don't know that, but I know that this is race war week. Right? It is Gamera versus Godzilla.
Right. So you're saying that there's going to be
versus Mothra.
Yeah. And
so what we're looking at though is potentially at the end of this week, Saturday, some kind of gathering of some numbers, anywhere from the hundreds to the thousands, of the people who still believe that this election was stolen.
But that's not the only reason, though. You know the main reason they're doing it. You didn't know the main reason?
My assumption is they're crackers.
No, that's just the only reason. The reason they're going to come.
Crackers gonna do what they gonna do.
Crackers do what crackers do. But no, the reason they're doing it is they felt like that their brothers in arms were unjustly put in jail, and they're coming to force the issue to make sure that they were released
to free
the
political refugee,
political prisoners of Biden's America that actually did it. That is what's going on.
Hey, whatever your cracker reasons are, stick to them, baby.
When you said race war, I thought you meant like,
yeah.
No, it's not that kind of race war.
Nope, not the Fast and the Furious.
Okay, you mean like black people, white people just going at it? Like
this is more like the crass and injurious. These niggas have no foundation for what they believe. But hey, whatever, man. Do you? You know, I don't want any of these things to happen. But
you don't. You really don't.
I don't want. No, I don't want. Listen, bro.
Man, you got all those guns. You really don't. You liar.
Bro, I don't want to. No. I'm actually very, very serious about this. Like, no.
You don't want.
Like,
you want a little bit.
No. I just want to be prepared to defend myself against it.
Okay.
I want to be prepared to. I'm very serious about this. So, like, all jokes aside, seriously, for me personally.
Okay, for Pedro, I'll say for me, not
seriously,
for him.
No, I don't want to go around shooting other human beings. I don't want to.
Damn.
It's a very serious thing that we're talking about. However, what we do know that is today, you know, they caught a guy outside of the Democratic headquarters with illegal knives.
Yeah, machetes.
Like Breezy JJ says, sharpening her machete. So get yours. You know, match violence with an equivalent amount. For every action, there's the equal opposite reaction. That's a rule of physics. But today they found a guy outside the Democratic headquarters with illegal knives,
ready to rock machetes,
right, and white supremacist paraphernalia and markings on his lifted pickup truck. So the reality is,
okay,
no matter how many numbers of them there are a certain number that are ready to do something. Right.
And when you say happy race war, because it's going down. It's going to be.
America, we turn these things into holidays anyway, so let's do it.
Race war! Listen.
That's my pop in today. Is just a happy race war week.
Okay.
Enjoy the week. Maybe Saturday, the country will fall. I don't know. But let's.
Well, you know what? Number one, Pedro's not looking forward to it. I'm absolutely looking forward to it.
But here's the thing: you don't even have the things. I got the things, and I don't
want
to do it. I will. I got the training. I have the instincts. But
hey, man, check this out. I'll talk to you about it off air because the things that I didn't have before about those things, that thing has changed. So
okay, well, let's change.
Wow. So, but yeah, I'm looking towards doing somebody. Of course, no, because it's you know what, we didn't start this shit. They blamed it on BLM, so fuck that. Let's go. Let's do it.
Sorry, I was going to go to Carolina.
I'm kidding.
Boss. Before we bounce to you, Shane, Carolina boss said, you get violent. You get violent. Everybody get violent. Watch them run. Hey, man, listen. You slap a bully in the face, most of the time them niggas cry. They ain't ready for it, dog.
They ain't ready for
Nobody ever challenged them. That's my Black Pedro pop in for today. It's happy race war week. Is maybe 20 years from now, we'd be like, remember that time?
Yeah.
So let's do it, y'all.
Well, you know what?
For today, Shane, take us away, bro.
The bottom line is mine is just very, very quick, and it's very pop culture. I really feel like entertainment is dead, and at least when it comes to the young millennials, it's dead. And this is what I want to tell you about it. Oh, this shit didn't click. So we both did it. I fucked that up pretty bad. Hey, so my thing is so that's what we're doing now, huh? Is that what we're doing? I watched some clips of the VMAs, which was the worst shit in the world with the worst fucking talent in the world with the worst motherfuckers in the world. And the fact they had Megan Fox, who looks like a wet, sexy Okay, all right, fuck her.
Yeah,
Let's keep it real.
I was like, what is this nigga about to say about that?
See, but then I said, you know what? I'm out of line. But no, she could get.
I'll buy that for $1.
Exactly, man.
RoboCop.
Yeah. Oh my God. But other than that, it was a lot of subpar fucking shit. Same old Vegas-y bullshit. A lot of twerking ass, dudes shaking the ass, women shaking the ass, dudes dressing creatively. He looks like the dude from he does.
They put him at Randy Watkins.
He does.
Randy
Watkins.
Does
look like him.
Sexual chocolate.
I
believe the children are
He get
teach them well and
yeah. So I mean, I don't know what y'all thought of it, but I thought it just showed me that my old school ass is on point. The talent is minimal now. The motherfuckers are not as talented as the motherfuckers before. The comics now, the musicians now, they're just not as good. Let's keep it real.
That boy good.
That boy good. That boy good and terrible. Like sexy chocolate. Just absolutely. I'm not saying that I'm against Lil Nas expressing himself, but there was a lot of different people that they didn't express talent. How about you express talent? I want to see these motherfuckers. Like there was a time where you saw people like Prince, David Bowie. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say Madonna because Madonna's minimally talented.
But they pushed line. No, she was talented. Like
she was talented.
You know what I mean? Like she wasn't a great singer vocalist.
Right. She wasn't a great singer, but there was great singers.
She was a pop icon. She's a
pop icon, but the VMAs was a piece of shit. And it shows me that the talent that is coming out today is more social media driven and shock driven than they are actual talent driven. Okay, so you're gonna get followers. When you get followers, you come on the show, you kiss somebody in the mouth. It's not about was your song a hot fucking song. It's about white superiority where and I've said this, people say, what? Because what they did was they keep pushing this fucking girl down our throat. What's the little blonde girl they always push? Nobody in the feed, nobody knows. What's it It's not Britney Spears this time because they were pushing her down our throat before, and she wins every fucking year. What is her
to get married? Wait, you talking about Taylor?
Taylor Swift.
Man, don't talk about my Tay-Tay.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
y'all know I draw a line at Tay-Tay. She talented.
Okay, right. And Albie Fuller said it right. She got new buns. She got those old buns rewarmed to new buns. It's just they are.
If you got a toaster oven, toast
your buns.
But
they were.
Chick out here, they could toast their buns.
I really wanted. I wanted to just fucking. They were horrible. It was horrible. Little Nas X, I get it. You made shocking thing on the red carpet, but you're fucking not. Your music ain't resonating like you are. Like it's just it's not the same. And
man.
It ain't for us. It ain't for us. But even young people, I saw the young people that watched it said this shit was garbage.
Yeah.
So this shit was garbage. So anybody out there, I'm not saying old against new and all that other stuff, but let's be real. The musicians. Even if you look at some of the actors, if you look at some of the comedians, if you look at it, they're just not as good. They're just not as good. And I agree with Queen B before we get out of here because we definitely got to get out of here. Slave owners rape black men, and now we have Little Nas X as a result. Wow.
I'm not sure that's a direct result, but
yeah,
I see your flow.
Right, the motherfucker's corny. I agree with you. The shit was horrible. So
to be honest, I've never even listened to all of Old Town Road. Like, I'm gonna take my horse to Old Town, and then I'm boop.
Right,
I just move on. Like the sound never hit me. So fuck it. The beat wasn't cool to me. The voice wasn't cool to me.
It's not a talent.
It's not my song.
And his new shit. Where he's Satan and all that other stuff. I get it. It's controversy, but controversy is not talent. Savage AF. Make sure you check us out before we get out of here. Make sure you check us out. We're actually going to be doing a live show. You need to come out to the show at the Howard Hughes Theater. Bam. Actually, the 28th. If you're in the Los Angeles area, make sure you check us out. 50 Shades of Funny. Robbie Perone, Roz Washington, Honest John, Jeff Arnold, The infamous Black Pedro hopefully will make it through today without a Saudi Arabian prince putting a sword through his asshole. And music by DJ.
Hopefully I don't get camel raped in the middle.
Exactly. And music by DJ Ron C. We will see you tomorrow. That's right. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. And if I see any of you niggas wearing that shit that Lil Nas X had on, I'm allowed to clown your ass all the way down the block. Y'all be good to each other because the world ain't gonna be good to you, nigga.
Peace.